Hey, do you want to learn how to play hands with your feet? Me either. Alright guys, don't forget the chords and lyrics to this one are on our Facebook page, facebook.com/NatPicking. That's where you will find those. I recommend that you go get the chords, download them, come back, and then let's get this party started. Now, the chords are really simple. All of them are nice, easy open chords, with the exception of a B minor chord, which is super simple, and I believe in you can do it. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to show you how to play all the chords and the whole song through. Then lastly, I'm going to show you how to play the intro part that I was playing in the intro of this video, okay? Because that's kind of the trickiest part. So we're going to start with the chords. The intro part is simply a D chord, strum once, 2, 3, A. Now to play the A, you can either play it as you already know, an A chord to B, or you can simply lie your finger across the second fret, leaving our open A string open for our bass note, and only really playing the B, G, and D strings like that. Okay, that's how I play my A chord, mostly because my fingers are too fat to fit them in comfortably. I need to go on a finger diet, but chicken is so finger licking good that my fingers keep getting fat. That's the end of the story. So we're going to go D, 2, 3, A, okay, that's when you change, and then to a B minor chord. Now the B minor, because we've played the A like this, is very simple to switch to. All you're going to do is move that bar up to now cover that A string on the second fret, and then you play an A minor shaped chord. Okay, that's why it's called a B minor, because it's like an A minor, but 2 frets higher and with a bar on the second fret. So think A minor, move it up, bar on the second fret, falls your uncle, B minor. So, let's go over the verse again. This is the intro and the verse, okay? So we play the D chord once, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4, that's when you play the A, and then you play the B minor on the 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the rhythm. When you're playing it, you probably don't want to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, because then Britney Spears and all those people that feature on the song and get annoyed if you're counting. So you just go D, A, B minor, that's your intro, that's your verse, all done. Now we're going to move on to our pre-chorus part, which is where it says, because they can't hurt or they can't heal. And you're going to play a G. You know how to play a G. If you don't know how to play a G, do me a favor, please. Get out right here, man. But if you don't know how to play a G, it goes like this. Get your middle finger on there, put it on the 3rd fret like so. First finger on the 2nd fret of the next string down. These two bad boys are going to go onto the 3rd fret of your E and B strings. G. Okay? So it goes, and again, single strum, because they can't hurt, they can't heal. It's the A, they can't da 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 ba da da back your heart. Now I'm going to play the B minor. So far for the pre-chorus we've got G, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, then B minor, 1, 2. Now this is the tricky part. In brackets I've written A and then a D chord. They're what we call passing chords. If you don't play them, it's not really going to matter. They are in the song, but they're only there to help you to get to the next main chord, which is an A. So if you are going to play the passing chords, it goes like this. You play the B minor, well 1, to A, and then D. Okay? And then you go to the last chord of the pre-chorus, which is A. And it sings, well, they can change it to like that. Sorry, making myself laugh. So we're gonna go pre-chorus again. Let's practice it. They can heal, they can A da 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 da, with a B minor da da A to the D, and then to our A chord. Okay, which is what the last chord of the thing. But I'm gonna suggest if you're a beginner, let's just skip the passing chords, the A and the D. It's not a huge deal. Okay, cool. Now we're going to move on to our chorus part, and this is where the strumming is going to kick in. The pattern we're going to be using, it goes like this. Down, 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 down. Did you get it? Probably not. Probably do it again. Down, 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 down. I've written it across the string there. The string, or the screen, whatever you're using. Down, 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 down. Okay? Alright, so now that you've got the strum pattern and stuff, let's go over our chorus. The chords are D, and B minor, and then we're going to go to our G. They can change the world, they can break it too. Okay, so for the chorus, the strum is down, 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 and then you repeat again. So each chord you're going to play it for 2. So down, 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 again, down, 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 down. Then B minor, same thing. Down, 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 down. G, down, 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 down. Okay. Then this is where it changes and it goes straight to a B minor. Down, 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 down. And then A, down, 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 down. Okay, so for the A is twice. Choice, man. We're going to move right along now to our bridge part, which is actually Britney Spears singing. It's a verse, pretty much, except they flip the chords around a little bit, which is cool. So we're going to play the B minor for 1 strum. B minor, 2, 3, 4. You're going to go to A. And then G, 2, 3, 4. Next chord is a D. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. And then it repeats. Okay, so let's go over Britney's part again. It's Britney, baby. B minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. D is next. 1, 2, 3. And then A, 1, 2, 3. 4, and then that repeats again. You've got it sussed, all good. Now bear in mind the million hands can build a wall part, all that stuff is all just the chorus chords repeated again and again and again. So the only thing for us to go over now is our intro part, which is kind of the trickiest little part. It's going to take a little bit of practice. If you're a beginner, I don't suggest that you try this at home or anywhere ever. No, it's pretty hard just because it's got a bit of a stretch, but give it a go. So we're going to start by playing a D chord, but not as you know it. We're going to play it by barring the these 3 strings, on the 2nd fret. Like so. Then next you're going to use your middle finger, that one on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So that's your D chord, as per normal, except played differently. Then your little finger is going to, this is the tricky part, it's going to reach up here onto the 5th fret of the highest string to play this high A note, okay? Your thumb is going to be playing your bass notes. Got it? Good. So, open D string, which is the 4th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you play 1, 2, and you play the open D. And then you're going to play the high note here on the A note on the highest string. And at the same time you can play the whole D chord. Then you're going to take off your little finger to play this F sharp note down here. That's what we've got so far. Bass, chord, the high part and then down. So bass, high part and then to the 2nd. So if we had a tab it would say 5 and then 2. And then at the same time I'm also playing the B and G strings. Okay, next you're going to play the high note again on the 5th. Then you're going to hammer on from the 0 on the higher string to the 2. And as you do that, your bass note is going to be an A bass, which is your open A, your 5th string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that string. So far we got. So that's the tricky part there, is you're going to hammer on and play the 2nd fret, but at the same time it's got to have the A bass. Okay? Then after you play the hammer onto the 2nd, you take your finger off and play the open E string again. So if we put that together. Again. Then you're going to play your B minor chord. And actually let's just play the bass note. So play the bass, which is the 2nd fret of your A string with your thumb. So we're going then B bass. And these 2 fingers, this finger is actually barring the 2nd fret, and your middle finger is on the 3rd fret of your B string to make the top of the B minor chord. You're going to play that bass, and then with these 2 fingers, you're going to pluck the highest 2 strings. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to take a finger off to play the open E. So bass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5 is the open E. And you can play this note there as well at the same time if you want. So bass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the last part. Open E, 2, and then that note there on the 3rd fret of your B string, which has been played by that middle finger anyway. So that's the notes. Bass 1, 2, 3, open. So bass 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what we're doing now. So whole thing together, played slowly. Okay. And that's your intro part, all done and dusted.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You're the dude!
Thanks for that. She's such a pro, she knows exactly what to say from her own channel. But this is a real channel, mate. We talk to the people nicely and we don't run away just because...
Yeah, I'll run away!
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget that you can get the chords and lyrics from our Facebook page. You can subscribe, that would be awesome. You can come back into the show and play the guitar anytime you like. No, you can't, but this monkey can, apparently. So yeah, hope you're doing well. Also, don't forget you can follow her on Snapchat, all that stuff. And check out their channel as well. She's on the channel called... What's your channel called?
NatPicking.
Your channel, Egg. Jess and Ava. Okay, so you can follow them there as well. God bless, much love, and goodbye.